is something really wrong about God of War Ragnarok. And that's the fact that it might be, just might be, the best game of this generation. Wait, what's that? You came here expecting me to take a big dump all over the ghost of Sparta and turn his skin from ash to buttery smooth brown? Well, consider your expectations subverted. Now, the reason why I made you look like a fool isn't because I'm mean or that I'm a naughty boy, no, but because to draw attention to a detail that I feel many are missing about God of War Ragnarok. See, most of the normies are enamored by Kratos and his son as they take on the Norse pantheon of vagabonds. But I'm more interested in the pantheon this time round, because my excitement isn't because of Atreus or even Kratos for that matter. It's because of this bald-headed genius. This is Richard Schiff, who is lending both his voice and acting ability to play Odin in God of War Ragnarok. For the uninitiated, let me educate you on who this is. This is one of the greatest actors of the past 25 years. Some of the finest hours of television belong to him. And for him to be the patriarch, the apex predator, if you will, while in the backdrop on the canvas of Norse mythology, is nothing short of phenomenal. My word, what an inspired choice. Great casting by Sony Santa Monica. When I heard his voice in the trailer, I simultaneously creamed my underwear and almost dislocated my knee because I clumsily jumped up too fast and banged it on the table. That's Richard Schiff. Now, what does that tell us, the consumer? Well, we might actually get a clever, more tricky, wise Odin instead of the typical bombastic old warrior that we're all accustomed to. Anybody who has seen The West Wing starring Richard Schiff playing Toby Ziegler would know how the inner complexities of that character are constantly at war with each other. The conflict is so near to the surface but also buried under his eyes. If you haven't seen the show, you're clearly missing out. It's an acting masterclass. Richard is able to demonstrate Toby's quiet intellect by making it a puzzle for the audience to figure out. His quiet demeanor spoke volumes, and when you are able to recognize subtle acting like this, you know you are watching greatness. It's similar to how Gandolfini was in The Sopranos. Sure, there's these grandiose moments where the character bloviates, but it's the subtle, more intimate moments that draw you in. Richard Schiff's acting ability completely filled and dominated every scene he entered, and he will do the same in God of War Ragnarok. What this guy brings is really a triumph in many ways. As someone who has grown apathetic towards Hollywood and its current crop of lazy millennial actors, and as you know, it's very rare that I give my stamp of approval on anything. You know, I just can't stress enough that the Toby character in The West Wing is the most fascinating element of any drama series I have ever seen. The first 4 seasons of The West Wing was so well written. It's one of those series you could watch as many times as you want and catch something new each time. Instead of watching Amazon's Rings of the Menstrual Cycle, sit back, enjoy a cold one, and bathe in a show like West Wing with one of the greatest writing staffs and best casts in television history. Just so many unbelievable moments. And Richard Schiff stands in the middle as one of the greats. He is brilliant as Toby. So sharp, so genuine, and gives everyone a run for their money. And to have him as a major antagonist in the visual masterpiece like God of War Ragnarok is something to be well and truly giddy about. Look, my expectations for God of War Ragnarok is a complete refinement of existing mechanics while flushing out lore and characters. If we don't get to wield Thor's hammer, that would be such a missed opportunity. I would assume we will get to use it because that would be such an oversight. I mean, think about it. We have an ice axe, we have the fire blades, now we need the shock hammer to complete the trifecta of all the elements. I'm taking a guess that they will treat Thor's hammer like the blades of chaos in 2018. You manage to wrestle the weapon from Thor's underbelly somewhere in the story, and it opens a whole new skill tree. Also, I need to make this double, triple clear. Do not type God of War Ragnarok on YouTube. There are mongoloids already spoiling the game right now. I wish I could grab them and shake them until they fucking die. And on that bombshell, Manix out.